Hello Starbrights! Welcome to another video, and for this episode, we will talk about asking relevant questions when you're selling health insurance. Before that, let's review our main process when we were selling, just like coaching. The point A and point B. The goal is to understand step 1, the goal of your client. You gotta understand that and know kung ano ba talaga yung gusto niyang marating. Step 2 is to really determine where they are now, yung point A nga nila. And of course, when there's a gap, which 99% of the time there will be, our goal is to find it and then solve it through our products. So that's what we'll be doing, and you can see that in this illustration. So the first thing that you need to master, the first question you need to master is that you got to ask, do you know someone who got diagnosed by a critical illness? Maybe someone in your family or someone with your friends. Maybe you want to ask that. So the purpose of that is to know if the person has experience in terms of gaano kagastos magkaroon ng critical illness. Pag wala, then you can borrow stories of your co-financial advisors, the stories that you've heard from the training programs na meron tayo, or yung mga kliyente nyo rin na nakwento mo na rin sa kanila. Or you can also give a range kung ano yung magiging gastos. Diba? So kapag meron silang kakilala, of course, you got to ask questions, ano nangyari, etc. And then the second questions you need to ask is that you would ask, if you don't mind, how much did they spend to get well, or dun sa operation, or whatever yung naging gastos nila. No? So, kapag alam nila, so you ask, usually yan, mag-range yan 1 million to 5 million. So, for clients na wala silang experience or hindi nila alam, you can give a rough estimate na between 1 to 5 million yung nagagastos to get well in terms of a critical illness. And after asking that question, now it's time to you to find out magkano yung kita nila. So, you gotta ask, sir, magkano yung annual income mo or your monthly income mo, tapos i-multiply mo na lang. So again, if the income is 50,000 a month, 600,000 in a year, diba? So you would need at least 5 times of your annual income. So 600,000 times 5, that's 3 million health insurance. So the goal lang is to make the client agree na naniniwala ba siya na ito yung kailangan niya na health insurance. Again, 5 times your annual income, that should be your health insurance coverage. So, kasama rito yung mga HMO, di ba? Yung mga critical illness protection nila, 5 times of your annual income. No, bakit 5 times, di ba? Kasi nga, kailangan mo yun para gumaling ka. Bukod doon, mawawala yung income mo. Your income will stop. So, you need supplement income. Paano kung hindi nag-work yung husband mo or yung wife mo, yung spouse mo, edi wala na kayong income. Diba? The next question you need to ask is, if you were to choose, how much health insurance do you want to have for yourself? So you give the power to your client to choose, but let them choose between 1 million to 5 million, magkano yung gusto mo. And a lot of clients would say, kung pwede ngang sagad sa 5 million or more than that. So that will really prove na yung theory natin, no, or yung rule of thumb natin na at least 5 times your annual income, that should be your health insurance. So yun yung goal natin, 'di ba? Ask them how much health insurance do they have for themselves. After asking that, you ask them how much they want. So you ask, how much health insurance do you currently have? So you got to add all those policies, kahit meron na silang multiple policies from different companies. Tanungin mo yon, i-add mo yon, HMO coverage. Most of the time, kulang yan based dun sa gusto nila. Kunyari, gusto nila 3 million, baka meron lang sila 1 million, 2 million. So kulang pa, no? So kung 3 million ang goal, 2 million yung existing nila, may kulang pang 1 million, there's an opportunity for you to sell. The next thing that you need to ask is that, of course, you need to confirm. You said, sir, that you want this much insurance, let's say 3 million, di ba? And based on what you have now, kunyari 2 million, do you agree that you need more health insurance? Let's say, in this case, 1 million. So you gotta compute for the gap to be more specific para malaman mo kung magkano yung need nila at ma-highlight na, oo nga, kailangan ko pa kahit meron na akong critical illness insurance from other insurance companies or even with Film Life. Right? So that's just to solidify na meron siyang goal at meron siyang need. Gusto niya yan. After that, you got to ask, so since health insurance coverage is your priority, is it okay if I show you a plan to address this need? So at this point, you will now choose whatever products do we have na pwedeng makasolve ng problem nila, whether it's VUL or traditional, yung ordinary life. No? So, ang maganda rito, pag ang goal niya is 2 million or 3 million, you present kung ano yung goal niya, not the minimum. Yun yung rule natin, the goal is to present based on what they need and what they want, not the minimum. Kung hindi ka masyadong confident, you can also ask this second option, how much are you willing to save today in order to get the most coverage for your health insurance? So ang purpose nito, pinakita mo muna kung magkano yung need niya. Kung malaki yun, hindi niya sasabihin yung minimum. 'Di ba? If may budget naman talaga siya na 10, 5,000, 20,000, yun yung sasabihin niya sa'yo. Hindi niya sasabihin na, can you give me a policy na 2,000 a month? 'Di ba? So sobrang minimum yung benta mo. So ito, maiiwasan mo yung selling lagi na lang minimum because the need of your client is really bigger kung ano talaga yung gusto niya. Alright, so yun yung kailangan natin gawin. So, again, just an overview of what you need to do is just, again, highlight point A and point B. Step 1 is establish a goal. Pag nakita mo na yung goal niya, kung ano yung gusto niya, determine kung ano yung meron siya. And then after doing that, fill in the gap with our products. So kung ano yung mga produkto na meron tayo, yun yung makakatulong to solve their problems. And that's the reason why they will buy. So if medyo ayaw pa rin, to help you in closing, you can use the chocolate wrapper technique or the chocolate wrapper concept, wherein you can ask your client, now, sir, do you eat chocolates? Right? Why? When someone gives you a chocolate and it accidentally drops in the floor, nahulog siya, you will feel terrible. Siyempre, di ba, masama yung sa pakiramdam, yung sayang eh. Di ba? However, if the chocolate had a wrapper, kung may balot pa yan, di ba? And it fell down to the ground, you could still pick it up and eat it, hindi masasayang. Would you agree? So yun yung usual spiel natin. This is very important for you to highlight the importance of insurance. So you can tell your client, you and your assets, meaning your savings, properties, yung business mo, lahat na naipundar mo, are the chocolate, yung important, no, nasa middle. If something happens to you, your health insurance will be the one to take the hit first. Yun yung chocolate wrapper. And will actually protect you and everything that you have saved up in the past few years that you've been working. So the chocolate wrapper shows how important having a health insurance is, so that yun muna yung magagalaw, yun muna yung magte-take ng hit before magalaw yung lahat na naipon mo. And I will assure you, everyone who has savings, every business owners who have a business, lahat ng may naipundar na properties or whatever assets and investments, they would like to protect that kasi mahirap din yung ipunin. And your job, our job as financial advisors is to provide them a health insurance plan that will protect those assets in case the unexpected happens, which is critical illness or hospitalization. So that's so important. So with that, guys, I invite you to watch more of our videos in YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Starbright Financial Advisors. We have playlists there of different topics. You can binge watch our topics in selling, in terms of products, in terms of handling objections, etc. A wide variety of topics. And also, please go and like our Facebook page and go to Starbright Financial Advisors in Facebook or facebook.com/StarbrightFA for more of the updates, recognitions, and everything all about Starbrights and marketing materials that you can share for your clients. So thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.